Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. Today in my kitchen for dinner prep, I'm doing lemon basil chicken. It's in Fixins from my kitchen. If you have a copy, it's on page 32. And I hadn't done this one in a while, and it's really good. And it doesn't break the bank as far as calories go. That's nice. I'm gonna start by mincing a couple cloves of garlic. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. You can use it in a jar or you can do it fresh like this. It does not matter, whatever your preference is. And I'm gonna put mine probably in the black iron skillet. It's kind of yucky out today here, raining, and it's supposed to rain pretty much all day. So I think I'll be doing this inside tonight, but I'm gonna get this chicken on the marinade so it can stay in that marinade for 4 to 6 hours. I like it to have that strong flavor of a marinade. I do. And you know, that's the nice thing about chicken. It'll take on whatever flavor you add to it. So I'm gonna mince this. And I would love to know when y'all see this video, what y'all having in y'all's kitchen tonight for dinner. Always gives good ideas for other people that are on the page, me included. I love to see what y'all are doing in y'all's kitchen as well. And I'm gonna mix this just as fine as I can get it. So there's no big chunks on the chicken of garlic. I want it to be as little as possible, chopped up as little as possible. And I've got about 1.5 pounds of chicken tenders to put this marinade over. That is looking good. Maybe one more time through it. And into my little measuring cup it goes. I'm gonna mix all of it up in here and then pour it over my chicken. Next thing the recipe calls for is lemon zest, 2 teaspoons. Let me grab my zester. And 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I'm gonna zest first, and then I'll cut this lemon and squeeze it. I'll probably end up using about the whole lemon, to be honest with you. But the recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of zest and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Let's just see how much lemon's in this lemon. I'm not gonna get quite a 2 teaspoons out of this lemon, but of the zest, but I'm gonna use every little bit that it'll give me. You know, that's the nice thing about recipes. You can make them your own and use what you got. And waste not, want not. All those things that we all try to strive for, especially with grocery being expensive. It's expensive. I'm gonna just squeeze this face up, see how much. It might just take a half. And I'm doing it face up, so maybe I'll avoid seeds. Maybe. Maybe. That looks about right. I don't think I'll use this other half, but I did get a seed in there, so let's get that out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add my salt and pepper to this as well, about 1 teaspoon, and that's to your taste. And then we're gonna add 1/2 cup of chicken broth, and I'm gonna eyeball mine. I can look at it in the measure and see. 1/4 a cup. Is it a 1/4 or 1/2? 1/4 a cup. Can't see for looking. Okay, we're gonna add some thyme, about 1 teaspoon of that. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and again, I'm eyeballing mine. And then we're gonna add some basil, some white wine vinegar, about 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar. I'm gonna eyeball that as well. And let me grab my basil. Before it started pouring rain, I went out and cut some this morning, put it in a glass jar with some water and tinted it And these leaves, I don't know if it's when we were spraying for weeds or what, but they got a little something on them. So I washed them real good, and I'm gonna use, recipe calls for a teaspoon of basil. Mine will be a little more than that, but we love basil. Okay. Make sure the leaves look okay. My basil's just really getting started. And I'm just gonna stack that up, stack them up, roll them up, and run a knife through them. And you can use as much basil as you'd like, and if you don't have fresh basil, you can use dried basil for this recipe, absolutely. I'm gonna chop this pretty fine as well. Get all that good basil flavor in my chicken. I love the smell of basil. It reminds me of summer. All right, that is looking good. Let's put that in. I'm gonna grab a fork and give this a stir. Already put my chicken tenders in a gallon size Ziploc. And it smells good. It's kind of a Mediterranean flair to it. Okay, I'm gonna marinate my chicken for about 5 hours. The recipe I think says 4 to 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours. You can marinate as long as you want. Like I said, I like for my chicken to marinate as long as possible to really get all that flavor in there. So I'm just going to run my hands along the outside of this bag and get it as even as possible. And then I'm going to refrigerate that. Lemon basil chicken, y'all. Give this one a try. Lemon basil chicken is done. I have cooked these chicken tenders about 9 minutes on each side. So let's say 8 to 10 on low in my black iron skillet. It smells delicious. And this is going to be what we're having for dinner tonight at my house. Let me know in the comments what you guys are having. Like, share, and comment always helps the page, and I appreciate it so much in advance. Give this one a try, lemon basil chicken. And if you want information about cookbooks, you can go to cookingcuttingup.com, and you can go to the online store and get your very own copy of either one of the cookbooks. There's 3. Anyway, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you soon. Lemon basil chicken, y'all. I fixed just a tossed salad with just a little bit of dressing for me for tonight to eat with my lemon basil chicken. Delicious. And I used beef tallow to fry it in, just about a tablespoon in my black iron skillet. Delicious. Enjoy the video, y'all.